hope we're all well. I just wanted to come on here and share a little, there's my dog, share a little message that I'm feeling called to share. It's been a wee while since I've done a video, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm just pulling a card here to see what it is that needs to be shared. What's the main message? I did a little meditation just before, and in the meditation I seen like a star on top of a Christmas tree shining, which made me think of like the North Star and a guiding light, a beacon of light, like being called into a direction. And then I heard you were being guided, and I seen two people like holding a compass and just following the compass, but just looking at the direction that's guiding them, not really overthinking it, and just kind of following where they're being pulled rather than consciously going, this is the direction I'm going in. My dog's gonna chew her bones, so sorry if you can hear that, it's quite annoying. Whoa, where did that go? Hey, whoa. She sees a dog outside. Do I need to put you out of the room while I'm doing this? Can we be calm, please? I'm sorry for that loud bark. Yeah, she sees a dog and she's in protective mode, look. Right. Anyway. So, yeah, I seen that you're being pulled in a direction. She sees another dog there. It's a beautiful dog. Right, missus, can you stop, please? Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if this dog growling is a warning. Missus. So, what is the message that I need to share today? The word wants to be written. Can you please? Judah. The word wants to be written. So you have gone through a period of transformation. Okay, finally coming out of the darkness here. Judah, stop, please. Goodness gracious. Enough. Look at this little nut. Judah. Huh? I am busy I'm trying to do this reading, please. I might need to do this again. No, it's fine, I'll keep it in. It is what it is. So, yeah, there is a time of transformation that has just occurred that may have brought you a lot of sadness, but you're now coming to the point of where you're feeling kind of the serenity within that sadness, knowing that it's happened for a reason and it's pulling you in a new direction. Okay, the word wants to be written. It's like there's something within your soul contract, your life and your plan that needs to be fulfilled, and you're now being called forward to step into that energy. Now it's funny, I saw this beacon of light. Now look, like coming from up here, it's like this beacon of light shining. That could be you. You could be that beacon of light for others. So yeah, and her eyes are closed as well. She's just following the guide within. She's following where she feels drawn, what she feels drawn to do, but without much, without the, what's the word? The input from the external. Okay. I was literally about to say, right, I was about to say transformational energy. Now this looks like rising from the ashes again. Revival. This card came out in one of my last readings that I did, and here it's like revival. You're being awoken. Okay, you're waking up to a new part of your life. Here you see two DNA strands coming together, right? And it's almost like when I said that I seen the two people like with the following the compass, it's like you're being guided in a direction where you may meet someone, where you come together and create something new. There's an element of freedom here as well, because when I see the eagle I think of freedom. And this, yeah, I was thinking of a phoenix rising from the ashes, but this isn't a phoenix, but it looks like the same kind of depiction as that one does. Right, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop chewing this bone, please, because it's quite annoying. I'm hearing the eagle has landed. Revival, something's being revived. Could be looking back at something's like coming back from the dead. Something from the past maybe is coming back around for you to learn something, or to kind of retest you, see if you're gonna go back to the same kind of thing that you would normally have gone towards. I don't know if that makes any sense. I see as well here the circle, it's like cycles. A cycle's come to an end and a new cycle is beginning. Right, just give me one card for now. Also, this reminded me of spring energy, revival. It's like coming out of the winter and reawakening, like the story of Christ rising from the dead. Basically, the sun rising again, days getting longer. So springtime coming too. It's a really powerful and significant time in the planets. And there's a lot of very impactful transits going on. Hold the space. There's the beacon again. Revival and hold the space came in one of the last readings that I did on this channel. So it's clearly in similar energy. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. And in that last reading, it was very much about the feminine energy, and I see this again. There's a rising of the feminine energy. It's becoming more potent. Hold the space. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Enjoy the growth that you've gone through, the transformational period that you've gone through. I'm going to look at the book for these two. Hold things together, don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong knowing you are where you are supposed to be. I said that. Trusting, well, I didn't really say that exactly. It was like you're being guided. It's like following the feelings rather than like going, I'm this way or I'm going this way. Just having the trust. Having deep connection with the earth. A lady also, there's lots of earthly energy here. It's like staying grounded during that time. When the Druid card appears, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety with what's unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perception and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots yet continues to grow and bear fruit, which is what she's got here. Your life will be a reflection of this. And I said this before, it's like not having like the answer or the knowledge of where you're going, but just trusting that you're being guided and protected at this time is going to be really helpful, and not overthinking it. I'm definitely going through that period just now in my life, and I never used to ever feel very comfortable living that surrender, but I'm becoming a lot more comfortable in it now. And then lady, reap what you have sown, enjoy the fruits of your labour, grow and expand in all areas of your life. She's also known as the Empress in the traditional tarot. Fertility, growth and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. If you're making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of monetary success. The lady can also usher in many forms of abundance, like opportunities, marriage proposals, and even the birth of a child. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supportive journey through life. So you're being called to trust, close our eyes, to trust within, to trust God, that we are going to be divinely guided to where we want to be. The contract we have within ourselves, the soul plan we have within ourselves needs to be followed through, and for us to do that we can't know too much, because if we know what and where we're going to go, our free will can impact that essentially, right? And so we need to stay rooted and trust and connect with the natural world, because the natural world doesn't know, you know, the plan. It doesn't know where it's going. It just trusts and grows and spreads its seed, right? We can't get too in our head about, right, where am I going, what am I going to do, how am I going to make that money, how am I going to get to where I need to be, because we can't like disrupt the flow too much. Oh my god, this is lively. Right, please. Why do I feel drawn to take this one? Trust in the unknown, literally, right? Trust in the unknown. Trust that it's all going to work out. The plan has been put in place. There's the eagle again. It's a strong ass bird. It's a free bird. It's clearly a sign here. The bird, the eagle. I'm going to read from the book again and see, because I don't know too much. Yeah, you are a co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, emotion you have is creating the road ahead, so be conscious of that as well. There's the eagle. It doesn't say anything about the eagle in here, but eagle is a massive symbol for me. It always comes around as a synchronicity when I'm on the right path, so that might be relevant to someone. You might also feel drawn to connect with your more magical side. Druid, I'm thinking of druids, I'm thinking of Celtic history, I'm thinking of connecting to your sacred like nature and the location where you are. So maybe going out to sacred sites, going on walks in nature and connecting with the land, because that has a resonance with our soul. Okay. Hi. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Daughter of Wands. This came out in the last damn reading. Nine of Cups. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Jeez. Okay, these are great cards. I won't take any more just now. Mother of Pentacles is a grounded feminine energy, which was also the lady, a grounded feminine energy. Daughter of Wands is a youthful, fiery, inspired, connected to spirit energy, also using your intention. So being grounded and using your intention of spirit to create what we want emotionally. Okay, which is the Nine of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. And Nine of Pentacles is a financially independent person as well. I'm seeing this as, okay, you may, there's a lot of mother energy here. Like you're being pulled into a new energy for yourself to create new life. Okay, that could be a child, it can be just something that you're creating, like a business, a creative prospect. It can be multiple things. And within that new growth, there's inspired action, okay, towards something that will emotionally fulfill you, which I was saying in the last reading. Okay, now when I see this is when I see feathers, I think of divine protection. So to me, it's like your financial abundance. Now it's like the black background, it's like almost coming from the eternal, it's coming from the divine, it's coming from the void space, the ethereal space, and it's guided and protected by the angels, by your spirit team, by God. And it's like it's like a little nest. It's like you're gonna be okay. To get the Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups is a great sign, especially if you are worried about getting something you want, being somewhere you want, or becoming financially independent, or just getting the resources that you need. Like, they're going to be provided for you. So wish come true. Strength card, followed by Ace of Pentacles. Okay, followed by Five of Swords and the Devil. Okay, interesting. So you have to have strength within your mind, strength within your vulnerabilities, the strength of being yourself, to trust that Ace of Pentacles, this opportunity is going to come for you. So if you don't trust, it's not going to come. If you get in your head, Five of Swords, if you're too much in your head about it and playing into the fear of the Devil card, hot feet, what do you call it? So when you're getting itchy feet and you kind of need to move, or you get the fear and it's like you need to go or you need to do something, it's like trying not to allow that fear. There's also a pentacle here. It's like fearing that we're not going to have enough, or we're not going to be financially stable, like that is a warning here that you need to stay out of this fear energy, because it's not going to serve you. You have to trust in the unknown. You trust in God. Keep talking to God. Keep praying every day for the guidance, for the for the direction that you need to go. What I say every day is, God, please show me the path and I'll walk it. Give me the signs and make them clear. I ask God to protect my energy. I ask God to align me with the opportunities and experiences that He has for me that will bring me emotional fulfillment, financial fulfillment, and with the highest good of all, myself and others. I ask to protect my family, myself. I give thanks to all the good and the bad in my life. So yeah, it's just having that communication with Him every single day, with the divine every single day, is a really beautiful way to anchor yourself in, and not allowing the devil energy, like doubt and fear, to overcome you. Pardon me. Where did that go? Right, so what other kind of, what other what's the word, advice, Spirit, do you have for whoever's picked this video to watch, who's ever watching this video? Higher consciousness. You are connected to the higher consciousness, to your higher self. You're connected to your soul. It's about trying to listen to it and aligning with it, and you can do that within meditation. You can do that within taking time out. I'm healing new neural pathways. You're learning something new. Something's awakening. Where did I see that? Here, light within. We're having a spiritual awakening here as well, in the mind, in our intuition, in our spirit. Like I seen the beacon of light, remember? It's like we're being more connected to that call. Okay, I need to, I'm gonna read that from this book. Greater knowing, enlightenment, soul searching, solitude, hermit as well. So you may be in a time of kind of dealing with your own shit. You may have been pulled away from people, from experiences, from things in your life. You may be feeling more isolated, but it's for the betterment of your life, to pull you on to the path that you need to be on, to align you with the people you need to align with. Go to Kola, which is what this herb is, like the wise hermit, and the tarot signals achievement of great wisdom through solitude and trust, which is what I've been saying, you need to trust. You're entering a period of deeper inner contemplation. Looking for answers requires solitude and disconnection from the regular casualties of life. Go to Kola walks through the undiscovered pathways of the subconscious mind with precision, guided by the light of the northern star. What the fuck? I literally wrote here, star on top of the tree, beacon north star direction. You're being guided, compass to people following that and not overthinking. So what the fuck? Just trusting in your inner compass. I can't believe that. That is nuts. You're moving into a new and higher stage of being. If you're experiencing a sense of loneliness or alienation, you're perhaps living a reality where your own deep truths have been denied. This is a time for introspection, a time for rest, meditation and inner work. Your consciousness is undergoing transmutation. Take the time to study, invoke your higher consciousness every day through meditation and contemplation. So going into that contemplation, going into that prayer, that space, that communication with God, that divine energy, the universe, whatever you want to call it, okay? People get all pissy and weird about the word God. That's just what I call him. I also say him. You don't need to say that, okay? That's just the connection with divine energy, okay? And this is very much of not being in action and doing. It's being, okay? Connecting and being in the feminine energy, and when feeling called and drawn, really like within, to create something, do it. Go with the flow, okay? Not controlling too much, because we'll stop things from coming to fruition. We've too much in our mind and too much of, oh, fuck, how am I going to get this and how am I going to do this? That's our devil energy. That's not trusting that God has got it sorted, okay? And he does. The universe, whatever you want to call it. What do you feel? Go with what you feel, not with what you think anymore. Go with what you feel. You may be feeling, and for some reason I'm thinking of very, like, she's wearing a shirt and tie here, it's like, and I'm thinking of the Matrix. It's like, you may be in like this 9 to 5 or this job that you absolutely can't, that you just despise, but you feel you need to do it for keeping up appearances, or it's the way it needs to be, but actually the way it needs to be is how you're feeling. Do I do this or do I do this? There's an apple again. She's holding the apple. Here's the apple. I keep hearing that bloody annoying song that I really don't like. I think the apple's rotten right to the core. I don't even know the words. I split the apple down symmetrical. I don't know, but this might be a significant song for someone. The Charlie XCX song. I don't know the song. I don't know what it's about. I've never listened to it. I've just known it from like videos and stuff. There might be a relevant message in there for someone, I don't know. But I'm also thinking of the apple and the Garden of Eden and all of this stuff. It's a very big symbol. I don't know what the apple symbolises. It might say in this book actually. But whatever an apple, look at what an apple means, because there's apples on both cards. There's eagles on 2 cards, which is very relevant. So 9, what do you feel? What do you feel? There are many opinions around you. Some are helpful, but others are distracting you from your truth. Although it can be helpful to hear the thoughts of others, when it all comes down to it, you will have to come to your own decision. This is a decision point, okay? Do you know how unique you are? How your path is your path to be chosen, lived and created only by you? Someone else cannot become the source of your decision-making power without negative repercussions for both of you in the long run. Hence why I said the isolation thing, being isolated, doing things for you, not taking into account, right, I want to do this with my life, how is that person going to fit in? Unless you've got children or a family, and it's like that, they're, obviously if you've got like family, they're a part of your divine purpose or your soul tribe, your people. If you've got, you obviously take them into account when making decisions, obviously what I mean, but what I'm saying is don't, when someone's saying you should do this, you should do that, you should do this, and it doesn't feel right, don't fucking do it, okay? This article comes to you because you've become swept up in thinking things through too much. You've been thinking about which way to go with a matter of importance, and you have got a bit stuck in the logic of the decision-making process. Sometimes you have to accept that any path is a path forward, and if it's not the best path, we can change our approach later on if needed. If you're slightly off base with the decision, life will often shift and move to guide us back on track. We don't have to be perfect. In fact, there is rarely ever a perfect choice to be made. Just some choices that feel more heart-honouring than others. Sometimes we can only really know in hindsight if we made the best choice possible in that moment. At the time of decision making, we only really have our internal wisdom to rely upon, and that is all that we need. The oracle of what do you feel is telling you there is no need to punish or traumatize yourself with possible choices. Just making a choice will set things in motion. The best way to catalyze the situation you're in and bring about healing change, stimulate your creative juices and find a more inspired, energized and enjoyable approach to your life. Is it to just make a choice based on based on what you feel right now? Not based on anyone else's feelings, just yours. So ask yourself, what do I feel right now? And go from there. Go and sit somewhere and just go sit out in nature, or just sit in your room and just sit for a bit, no distractions, and ask, how do I feel? Feel into your body when you're making a decision. Right, how does my body feel when I think about that thing? Your body knows more than you do. Like, your mind will trick you and make you doubt things, but your body will always give you a signal before anything in life. So if you feel something in your body, but when you're with someone or in a situation or in a place that doesn't feel right, listen to that intuition. That's your body trying to tell you something. If you cannot relate to the need to make a choice between two or more clear alternatives, then the oracle brings you this message. You may be at a crossroads in your journey, and the choices you make at this time, even simply choosing to do things a little differently without much drama associated with the decision, are powerful triggers for some great magic to enter your life. Take a different approach to something. Be open to that which makes you uncomfortable but could be exciting and interesting. Even small adventures will yield big rewards right now. It matters less that you do the most wonderful thing ever, too much pressure, and more that you simply take an action from your heart. Open up to the creative magic of life and don't worry about how it is all going to work out. The bigger creative flow of life is sorting out all the details, and you're not immune to that plan. In fact, you're a natural part of it. So just spend some time with your own feelings and know that all is going to work out perfectly. This is a time where you might feel drawn to do things a bit differently. Go somewhere new. Try something new. Do your routine a bit differently. See, when you're doing your routine a bit differently, or you wake up and just change it up a little bit, shake things up, amazing things can happen. When you follow the internal guidance of your body of, right, where do I feel drawn? You don't know who you're going to meet, and this is a perfect example. So there's a period of time in my life 2 years ago when I started tapping into my heart and going, okay, how does my heart feel when I go this way or when it goes this way? And it would be as simple as when I'm walking down the street. So I was going to work one day and I felt in my heart, I was like, I want to go for food before I go to work. And I went on the bus and I was going to this particular place in my mind, but then I seen another cafe, and in my heart I was like, I need to go there. I had heard not very good things about it. It was actually really nice, but I had a friend that went and they got like food poisoning or something. So I don't know why, but I was like, I feel like I need to go there. So I did. And when I was in the cafe, I seen this guy and he caught my eye, and I was like, oh wow. And we had this little like moment, this connection, and he left. And I didn't say anything to him. An hour later, I was going to work and I was walking past this shop, and I was like, I really feel like I need to go and get these sunglasses. It wasn't even sunny. I just followed my internal compass and I walked in and he was there, and I was like, that's so funny. We kind of acknowledged each other, but we didn't speak to each other. We just said hi, and then he left. And then like a day later, I'm in Works when I worked in a bar, and they were like, yeah, there's a new guy starting today. And I was like, okay, cool. And who walks in but the same guy that I'd seen the day before? So look how magical that is. Then we ended up being together. It was my boyfriend for a time. We had a flat, we got a cat together. Things didn't work out, unfortunately. It was really sad, but that was a really important part of my life, and we taught each other so much, and I still love him dearly. But that just shows you the magic of following that little light within, that little spark that, okay, right, I want to go do this, I want to do that. What makes you feel that? And that's the answer. So yeah, that was, and that's the last one. Surrender. Just surrender. Know that there's a bigger plan. In everything that you do, and everything that happens, and all the decisions that we make, and every path that we walk. Just surrender and follow that little spark within, and have the strength to trust in the divine. Passion flower. Your passions are being realised. Anyway, I hope you've all had a beautiful time watching this video. I hope this has helped someone. And yeah, sending you all lots of love, and thank you for watching.